Hello there everybody, how's it going? I'm Andrew here, Let's Company for today, and today I am playing as, well, I'm playing as this guy, you know, Cho'Gath, I believe is his name. I think that's his, you know, what he's commonly known as. Hopefully that's correct. And, yeah, let's take a look at the teams here. We have, Scummery going on this day. We have, Cho'Gath top, LeBlanc mid, Vel'Koz AD carry, Sona support, Quinn jungle, they have Jinx AD carry, Zed mid, Alistar support, Vladimir top, and Wukong jungle. So, quick little thing I have to say right now. If you're not in a group of 5 people, or like 4 people or something, and you do something like this, I will think of you as like a kind of a very rude person, because you're pretty much saying like, hey, let's do something really silly and just make it so no one else has a chance of winning. But who knows? Maybe it'll go really well for him. It probably won't. He's probably going to make us lose the game right now so he can get a brief moment of enjoyment. It's, you know, people are selfish. But hey, we still have music, and that's all that necessarily matters at the end of the day. And apparently they changed Cho'Gath's icons, and I can't help but think that his new icons are pretty silly. Mainly his W and his ultimate. Like, that does not look like the job Cho'Gath. When I think of the job Cho'Gath, I do not think that. It looks like it belongs to like a very skinny creature with a large mouth. And Cho'Gath's mouth and his W just looks so weird. He looks like it's like he seems a bit confused about the whole situation. That's all I'm trying to get at here. So I'm against Vladimir, which is pretty much cancer, regardless of who you play ever. So this is gonna be a not so fun situation, but you know, we'll see how it goes, and we'll just you know, try to deal with Warrior Panda 117 as much as we possibly can. I'm not gonna get that. There's no point in trying at this point. And as you can see, he's being a really aggressive Vladimir as well, which there isn't really much I can do about that, so that's a shame. Also, Cho'Gath's new passive is funny as well. Like, what is that face? That is a face, and I like it a lot. It's like he's about to interview you for a job, and he doesn't know what questions he's gonna ask you, and he's like, oh, let me just think about the whole situation for a little bit here, and then he's just very confused about everything involved. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. And this man is doing Deathfire Touch stuff against me, which frankly I'm quite disappointed by, but there's not much I can necessarily do about it. Well, we can yell at him. This guy is really aggressive, which, I mean, I know Vladimir is a ludicrous champion, which the Riot said they might change him, and I personally hope they do and think they should, because he can do this and get away with it with virtually any top laner. But yeah, this is it's gonna be a pretty cancer lane, and it's just a matter of dealing with it as much as we can. So we'll be able to get the siege minion, which is nice. He won't be able to deny us that. So we'll just go ahead and auto that jokester, and that will be that, and we'll kind of queue there and do some damages there. That's nice, and we'll actually just kind of continue going on him here and see what we can make happen. And yeah, Quinn has it. All right, that's good. I don't know why Quinn told me to be careful. I mean, he doesn't have Ignite. There's no chance of me dying. But either way, we got the whole combo off, and that resulted in a pretty good situation overall. And I'm going to level up my W first, because making it so he's silenced for a longer duration is probably our best bet of doing good things here. So we'll buy our Ruby Crystal and our Sapphire Crystal. Can't get the actual catalyst, but we can get the components for it, which is nice. And, you know, one good thing is the Vel'Koz AD carry hasn't actually died yet, but he's extremely close to being dead, which is not so good. And, you know, he does still have the true damage, so at least there's that. I'm highly curious as to what our Vel'Koz AD carry is going to build first. That will be a very interesting thing indeed. Dark Legend, though, having a real good time, and, you know, I'm pretty happy about it. Vladimir is nowhere to be seen so far, so I don't know what to necessarily think of that, but hopefully he is going to be back on his way soon, so we can continue to have good conversations with him and get that main. And we got it with the E as well. The other main has been secured. Warrior Panda 117 thinks he can stop us. We cannot be stopped. That's the secret about the whole situation. Alright, use our Rupture to get the minions that are out of our reach now. And we might scream to get these. We'll scream to get one at the very least. was a bit not so necessary at that point, but oh well. And what a shocker, our Vel'Koz AD carry has died on this day, and he'll likely die many more times. Because I mean, they have a Wukong jungle and a Zed mid and an Alistar. Like, how is Vel'Koz gonna deal with any of that? Especially Vel'Koz that doesn't do damage. Spoiler: not much. Not much. My teeth are so cold. That's a high quality. That's a high quality thing to say in chat, Sona. I'm really glad about it. Oh, you should have pinged, buddy. You should have pinged. I knew he was gonna do that, but I might as well try. Okay, don't take my CS, please. Nah, no, please don't do that. That'd make me very disappointed if you continue to do stuff like that. Oh, we landed it, but we won't be able to really finish the job. And don't concern me a little bit there, Quinn. Make sure I don't want you to die or anything. It's a very concerning situation if you were to die, and I would prefer that we can avoid that if at all possible. Their jungler is Wukong, right? All right, and that was real bad. I will not lie. We're also just gonna straight up miss both of those, which is really just entirely on me. I guess we'll go back and get the Catalyst, LeBlanc. They pinged that Wukong was there, but I guess LeBlanc just didn't care. This is my second time playing LeBlanc. Alright, there's two parts to this. Number one, Quinn is a jerk, essentially, and not very intelligent. The second part is LeBlanc is just straight up not a jerk. Well, actually, no, they're both kind of seem like jerks. The first impressions of both of them is they're rude people and not also very good at the game, because Quinn pinged be careful and enemies are missing, and then LeBlanc just went in anyway, which it doesn't matter if it's your second time playing a champion. You probably shouldn't go in when someone literally just pings you that there are enemies in the area. But maybe that's just me. Either way, we're going to kind of feast that minion and make a bunch of blood spurt out. And it's kind of interesting how violent Cho'Gath is compared to every other champion. Like, he eats a minion and blood spurts out everywhere. And pretty much no other champion does that. Which is an interesting observation I have discovered on this day. A very interesting one indeed. But we're not here to talk about observations. We're here to talk about doing things with Vladimir. By doing things, of course, I mean just kind of sit in lane with him, because we can't really do much of either. We can't really do much of anything to each other because we're both have a huge amount of sustain. So I mean, I could be a lot less. I could be like, many champions that would be having a far worse time than Cho'Gath. So let's see what we can accomplish here. We'll try to get this Thingamabob, but we probably just won't actually get anything out of this. So we can like silence this man, but that'll be about it. There's the Zed, and are we gonna like do something here? I hope not. Okay, never mind. There's the Hemoplague. It won't get a kill because its base damage isn't very high, so that'll pretty much be the end of that, and we'll just kind of all those jokesters and have a very Merry Christmas. We're also screaming his face because why scream when you can scream? That's the title of my book. You can buy on Amazon, and it's a really just fantastic time. So I'm gonna go back now, unless we want to try diving that, which maybe we do. I mean, I use my feast on a minion, but we still can, and that will indeed be very easy. So very much, good job to everyone involved in that situation. Our good friends are dead now, but, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. We'll land a double rupture, and that'll pretty much be the end of that. I'm 0-2. What an absolute shocker, Vel'Koz. And we will now go back and continue our daily business. Wouldn't it be as bad if Vel'Koz just went AP? Like, I'd rather have an AP Vel'Koz bot than an AD Vel'Koz bot, but I'm pretty sure everyone would agree with that. That's the thing. If he was breaking the meta just by going Vel'Koz bot, just AP, I honestly wouldn't be complaining. But since he's AD, it makes me just go like, why? Just do that in like a custom or something. But a lot of people don't really have 5 people to play with. Because I'll be honest with you. If I had a group of 5 people to play with, I would probably go very silly things like that as well. But I don't. So Forever Alone memes insert here. And stuff of that sort. So we'll eat that minion, continue to make ourselves as large as possible, and go about our daily business. So Warrior Panda 117, if you would like to speak with me, then you can do so now. We'll kind of scream in your face, and Quinn will probably be able to get the kill here. And I mean, yeah, she'll still get it. I have considered flashing there, and then I realized, wait, there's actually like no point to, so we're just gonna not. I'm gonna level up my E next. Some people think I should level up, some people will probably level up their Q next, but we're gonna not do that. Yes, jeez, Quinn, you're impatient. You need to understand that I'm taking a drink of my water. Okay, just understand the simple things here. But I will assist you in this matter, and then you will, when we actually get to her, you're just gonna leave. You're just gonna leave, and Sona is pretty much suiciding just so she can get a kill, and it's not even gonna work. So Sona is you know, also you know, doing questionable things here. So bot lane is almost all of our deaths. Not much of a surprise to anyone, I feel, but just the observation I feel it needs to be made. It's going to be very hard to carry them for sure. I mean, at least Wukong has most of the kills, and Quinn is actually getting fed. That actually does mean a decent. It actually is a pretty good information. That's what I was trying to say, but I had a really hard time doing so. Red Smite and Fervor. What? I hate Quinn. What? What? Maybe she got the kill after ganking. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably what happened. I mean, the kill wouldn't have happened if she didn't gank. So I mean, it's not like it's necessarily the end of the world, buddy. I'm just saying. But I can also understand, you know, your point of view as well. We just proc Thunderlords from using our E, which is pretty funny. I like it a lot. And we are maximum stacks, which is why you see the little 6 there. And I think we can go back and get Rod. We can, so I'm going to go do that. Because that is, of course, a big milestone. We want to get that stacking as soon as possible. And we also... actually, wait. Yeah, their entire team is pretty much AD. Alright, well, that gives me a good reason to go, like, I don't know, Randuin's, Frozen Heart, Dead Man's Plate. I think I might just go Thornmail, to be entirely honest, because, like, look how much AD they have. That's a lot, but at the same time, they have some decent mixed damage in there. I should probably just go, like, Randuin's to play it safe. And that way we don't have to, like, take any risks or something weird. So we'll kind of do some radical stuff there. Pain that Vladimir's MIA, and there he is, showing himself in the ether. And there's also a Wukong in the nearby area. Is Quinn gonna live? No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it at all, and we won't really be able to do anything else here, so we'll kind of just walk away. Because I don't really feel too confident about finding Wukong and Vladimir. One of them, you know, I would consider, but not both of them. No Ultibu and Vlad, no Ghost. Alright, that's good to know. So I don't know entirely why LeBlanc... Awkward. I don't know entirely why LeBlanc chose to not assist there, because she still had some health and mana, and she could have just used her E. Maybe she was doing it exclusively to be rude. It's possible. It is possible. People do that for reasons. So, you know, there is that. We'll scream in his face, and it's doing a very large amount of damage, and if we can get a full combo off on him again, we might be able to get a kill. It seems a bit unlikely, though, I'm not going to lie. And, oh, if I landed that, I messed up. Alright, I'm going to teleport up so Wukong doesn't kill me. This may seem a bit unnecessary, but I don't want to take any risks, because, okay, that was unnecessary. Well, awkward. Hey, I really thought he was coming up here because I just saw him in the river. And I'm kind of paranoid to die into junglers. But, turns out that was just a kind of a huge waste, but, you know, what are you going to do, I suppose? So, we are going to go Ninja Tabi. We kind of need a tank here, considering that we have Quinn going full damage. As much as I want to go Sorcerer's Shoes, it just doesn't seem like the thing that would benefit us a huge amount right now. But what will benefit us a huge amount right now is maybe roaming in the mid lane. So, yeah, Vel'Koz is going Infinity Edge first. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know what the best course of action for Vel'Koz AD carry would be. Don't know if it's Infinity Edge, though, but hey, you know, we'll see. It'd probably be something like, you know, Essence Reaver. Oh my god, he just... Yeah, can someone explain to me why there's so many individuals here? Thankfully, they don't do much damage to me, but that was still a wild situation indeed. So, let's see. We have Zed there. We'll scream at the said Zed and try to feast him, which will work. He flashed. It didn't work, but he did flash, which is nice. That feast made sense. 10 out of 10. I did buy his face off when he wasn't near me, but I did still buy his face off. So Vladimir looks like he's going to go back to kind of play it safe here, and I would, advise Quinn to maybe consider, defending said turret, because I was kind of do my own business here, but I think she prefers stealing the blue. Oh, it's actually not going to die. All right, well that's nice. I really thought it was going to. Maybe I guess Vladimir could have stayed up there after all, since Quinn really wanted that blue, but to each their own. So I'll probably go Frozen Heart next, because cooldown reduction is very nice, and I actually do still have mana problems even with the rod, so it'll get rid of our mana problems entirely, and it's overall just a good item on Cho'Gath, so that's what we're gonna do. And after that, we can probably go stuff like Randuin's, Dead Man's Plate, pretty much all armor items. Maybe I can go Visage just because it's really good on Cho'Gath, but we'll consider it. We'll consider it. It's not something we're gonna do, but something we very well could do. You get me? You get me? I hope you get me. And we might be able to get this turret. No guarantees. No guarantees. In fact, Zed seems really spooked about me, so I guess I'm just gonna get this, which is pretty sweet. I didn't think he was gonna let that happen, but at the same time, there's no way he can kill me, so it makes sense. It makes sense. I understand. And we'll just auto that guy a couple more times, and our feast is now level 11. We have a large amount of gold, so we can work on getting our Frozen Heart, which is, yeah, that's what we're planning on building. Just have to think about it for a little bit. It's like, wait, what was I going to build? Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Look what the shocker. Vel'Koz's AD carry is actually not dead. The Golden God himself. And I don't know what that laser was aiming towards, but maybe I probably missed something. And looks like now everyone is very low. Except for Wukong. Except for Wukong, who could potentially stealth out and kind of kill someone at the end here. No, so that was a jinx. In case you were curious about who that was, that was a jinx. And there are also a lot of individuals located down here, and I'm not sure how I feel about all of them. Wukong is definitely the spookiest out of the bunch. So if he would like to consider, just not doing what he's doing, then I'd appreciate it very much. Quinn's going down. He's killing jinx. That's pretty sweet. Oh, what a stupendous surprise. I am dead, and we are going to have a pretty much impossible time getting out of here. So that'll be that. Wasn't really expecting Zed and everyone to really go in on me there, but is it good that Vladimir got the kill? I'm not sure. I mean, I only feasted Battlestar because I knew I was going to be able to kill him. But disappointing death for sure, considering it's our first one. But, what are you gonna do? I won't lie. I'm still really happy that Quinn's actually fed, because I was gonna say, it's like, if Quinn doesn't get fed, we're gonna have a really hard time winning, because then we'll have pretty much no marksman, because it's essentially a 4v5, and I never liked saying that kind of stuff, but like, he doesn't do anything. He's not gonna be doing anything. He's pretty much a utility champion with no damage, and with the true damage. Like, his true damage is all his damage, and he's using slows. So it's a crazy situation indeed. But if we win this, that'll be really interesting for sure. I mean, obviously the Vel'Koz will be carried, but still. Also, I'm probably just gonna mute everyone here, because they're honestly kind of annoying. So wait, no, Quinn's fine. Quinn was a little bit upsetting earlier, but there we go. Okay, is that all? No, wait, yeah. There we go. Okay, there we go. Everything's fine now. So hello there to the Velk Squid. Find it unlikely that anyone's going to come up here anytime soon, but you never know. It's possible. Riot PHB, whatever the heck that means. You're using. I'm sure, as long as you like the username, that's fine. I guess I don't like it, but again, as long as you like it, then we can continue being good friends. Only there's no friends in the whole friendship part, so we'll kind of scream at your face and maybe land a rupture, which will not actually miss. Sona is being pinged rapidly because I guess she's kind of just sitting there. Yeah, you okay, guy? You okay? Everything's alright. I do not want to get that Rift Scud there because it seems like it's very risky, but we might try to do it anyway because we can feast it, which means we can kill it pretty soon. So we're gonna try to kill it pretty soon and get the vision for our team. We have the Vladimir kind of doing his own thing down there, which is fine. A few more autos and this will be it, nice and easy. Hopefully Quinn didn't want that because I of course did take it at the end of the day, which is a bit of an upsetting situation, but what are you gonna do? Quinn's searching for the Vladimir, not gonna find anything. I do have my teleport up once again, so we could potentially utilize this to advance our career on the war against the swine. That's a Darkest Dungeon reference, I think. It's a good game, you should play it. I like how every video I reference at least one game and just say, it's a good game, you should play it. I'm probably just sponsored by, like, everybody here. Like, everybody I'm listing, I am sponsored by. So, would not be surprised if everybody there dies, because they're pretty much going way too far. And LeBlanc still probably dead. Alright, she's miraculously living, mostly by luck, but okay, nope, she's dead. Jinx Rocket will solidify her death. And now we can probably not do much about the dragon. I could teleport down there, but let's be honest, I don't think me and Quinn are powerful enough to really finish, you know, to do the job properly. And they did kill the Zed, though, which is nice. That's their second dragon, which is not exactly ideal, but, you know, it's a dragon's a dragon. What was this, Alice? Derp the Dark? Derp the Dark, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? I land the Rupture, and that'll be the kill. Nice and easy. What are you doing, Wukong? Of course you're over there, just kind of mind your own business. We're going to land the Rupture, and just continue doing what needs to be done, and we're going to feast you because it does a lot of damage, and we're going to scream in your face and not going to hit it because you pulled the exact right moment they need to! Yeah, it was pretty doubtful that was going to do anything. Alright. Oh, Feast. What a fun ability. Cho'Gath is probably, like, my favorite... I don't know, next to Volibear, Cho'Gath is probably my favorite tank champion, because it's mainly because his Feast is just so silly. And he has, like, the longest silence in the game, I think. Granted, I think Garen's is the same length. For most of the Garen, there's, like, what, 4 silences in the game? There's Malzahar, Fiddlesticks, Cho'Gath, and Garen, right? That's it? Because, of course, Castan and LeBlanc don't have theirs anymore. So, I'm not honestly sure, but I don't really like what's going on here, Alistar. I kind of wish you wouldn't scream at me, because it really just offends me. Alright, so Vel'Koz doing things to bottom lane. Quinn trying to kind of be a little bit sneaky on the Vladimir, but there will be no Vladimir. No, there's a Vladimir inside, alright. Will she finish the job? She definitely finished the job, because Vladimir is not really doing too well for himself. But the turret actually died. Excuse me, that was very impolite. What do we build next? Probably Randuin's, because Jinx does have crit. We're going to go Randuin's. I like how I decipher, like, should I go Randuin's based off the crit? Well, it's still a really good item, but, I mean, the main thing is, like, if they don't have crit, you might as well get Dead Man's Play instead. It's pretty much my way of thinking about the whole situation. So we'll kind of, like, feast you because I can, and then we'll kind of do a little bit of stuff to you. And, oh, God, why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? We can Rupture you, but probably not finish the job. And, yeah, we can't really continue to do anything there. I'll start with the Flash. Ruined my whole plan. I had this whole plan of action ready, and he just made it so it wasn't going to work. Got my IE. That is good information indeed. Quinn doesn't have lifesteal with that build, but she probably doesn't need it necessarily. I'm pretty happy, though, that she's doing so well for herself. Hello there, individuals. Welcome to my lair, and welcome to your special hell. Just kidding, it's not a special hell. It's actually a very nice place indeed. It's Starbucks, maybe. You guys okay over there? I would hope the answer is yes, because I don't want you to not be doing okay. And we're going to go get some components for our Randuins now. Our gold situation may not be amazing to get what we want, but it's enough. It's enough. Oh, he actually did go Essence Fear first. Well, flip me, I guess. I was saying he's going to go Infinity Edge, and then here he is just not going Infinity Edge. So, where is it? Randuin. So, this and that. Very good. Won't need to teleport. Our tankiness is continuing to spiral out of control. Like, it's very hard. They need to, like, all be on me for, like, over 10 seconds to kill me at this point. Which is really, really good, because, again, a tank is what we were severely lacking. And, you know, we're not really lacking AD carry anymore, because the Quinn, it's all coming together. And Sona went Loon's Echo first. Honestly, not that bad. Ow! That pain wasn't anything. It wasn't anything at all. I might sound weird right now. Don't make a murder. Okay, we're good. Huh? What? Someone say my name? I hope not, because, you know, if someone said my name, then that'd be a very interesting thing indeed. Yeah, that's right. You're going to Righteous Glory? Well, that's how I feel about your Righteous Glory. I'm just going to immediately tell you no. And you don't want that. You don't want that at all. I'm going to scream in your face, and you probably don't want that either. Probably not. I would appreciate if you can let me get these minions so I can get my sustain back up. That would be very much appreciated. Quinn is looking out for any suspicious faces in the Boondocks, which so far there's been one suspicious face, and I don't know if she's going to be able to deal with them necessarily, but I'm going to teleport down there. And she's like just straight up like murdering them, so I don't think my presence down here is actually necessary, but I'm okay with it regardless. Quinn is of course not going to be able to finish off the Alistar because it's Alistar, but I'm happy about it regardless, and not hugely surprised that our team's getting engaged on now, but it looks like they're not actually dying thus far. We can maybe get the Wukong here, or at the very least we'll kind of just convince him to leave, or he'll just find Quinn and that'll be the end of that. We'll scream in his face so he has no chance of leaving. He just died to a flippin' Sonic Blast. And yeah, you know what, Quinn, you and me, we are the saviors of tomorrow's past. And Warrior Panda 117, I know you're trying, but like you can't do much of anything to me, so I'm just gonna auto these guys, and that's pretty much gonna be the end of that. And then we can do a rupture there. Oh, look at you. Look at you, buddy. Oh, look at you. You tried so hard to kill my good friend, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I really am not. No, don't try to kill me either. I'm a very large robot. Do you, like, I don't even need to build armor because I'm a gosh dang robot. That's fine. A lot of damage. Welcome to Loon's Echo Sona, ladies and gentlemen. That's high quality stuff right there. What do we build next? Rabadons? I could probably afford to go Rabadons now, to be honest with you, but I'm just gonna wait. Like, I'm so ridiculously tanky at this point, that doesn't matter. I could just go Thornmail just to mess with them even more. But we'll see. We will see. I might go Abyssal next, honestly. You know, so we can reduce the magic resistance and make our attacks even more potent. Plus, it'll help for the Sona damage and the Quinn damage. Overall, pretty good stuff. We're going to scream on these minions just to show them who is, you know, boss in this town. And hopefully things go relatively okay for them. Actually, what the... Oh, they surrendered. Oh, Vel'Koz carried us, to be honest with you. Can't believe we won that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, if you have anything fantastic to say. Be sure to read it and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll appreciate it. I don't even know. That was Cho'Gath up for you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and have a great day.